Hi everyone, this film will look at the concept of identity politics and intersectionality from the perspective of my own life. I will delve into the influence of family, culture and religion as well as relationships. I will examine the ideas of intersectionality by Kimberly Crenshaw and feminism in relation to it, as well as briefly discussing the mental and spiritual growth that has occurred over the years of semi-independence as a university student. When talking about the concept of intersectionality, I will be discussing the relationship between gender, ethnicity, and elements of religion. My discussions around feminism will focus on intersectional feminism, with debates around the bias of white feminism towards women of colour. Due to the current global situation regarding coronavirus, the pandemic will be referred to when applicable. For instance, when looking at maintaining relationships through text and video calls, or not going out and meeting those close to me. Due to the difficulty of going out in public in a time of on and off lockdowns, my film will take a vlog style, where a compilation of video footage will be edited together alongside video clips of me talking to the camera, using a phone stand to do so. The majority of filming will be done on my phone, as this is the most easily accessible form of videoing, especially due to the complications around filming equipment and the pandemic. I will use editing software to make alterations to the video where it feels necessary. I will aim to make the film as aesthetically pleasing as possible, experimenting with different shots or ways of filming. For instance, adding different forms of visual stimulation to various clips taken indoors in order to avoid repetition. This will also include the use of a projector, smoke, lighting, and so on. As I am drawn to these forms of videography, I feel it will make me more enthusiastic to get creative, despite the mundane nature of lockdown. I have taken inspiration mostly from cinema rather than documentaries, as I've been captivated as a viewer by the cinematography and messages they portray. Additionally, a feeling of nostalgia and relatability is linked between the films and the type of film and message I want to convey. I will film parts of it in a similar way to the videography style in the BBC series Normal People, as I feel like it portrays a real sense of intimacy, enabling the viewer to feel the emotions of the person being filmed. I will also take inspiration from the film If Beale Street Could Talk. The cinematography mixed with the raw emotions in the film are something that I would aim to replicate where appropriate, for instance in silent moments that help set the tone of the topic. I will cover similar topics as the film The Farewell, which I will also be taking inspiration from. This film is about family, culture and tradition, and it links to the ideas of dual heritage, intersectionality and discussions of identity politics. I will take some inspiration from Louis Theroux and his approach to having conversations, especially when finding the balance between representing important discussions within the work and the role humour can have when discussing sensitive topics. I will be having conversations with my siblings to see how they feel about their dual ethnicity and how they view themselves in relation to it. This is similar to a video posted on the BBC Newsnight YouTube channel, where siblings were asked how they feel they identify when it came to their ethnic background. COVID permitting, I will interview my siblings in person, with the camera focusing on them and with me behind or next to the camera. That way they can talk in a way that would make them feel like they were talking to me, making it less formal and them more comfortable. I will ensure I get consent from them throughout the process, and contact will be maintained through phone calls and messages. They will also have the opportunity to withdraw if they feel like they no longer want to participate. The film will be separated into 4 different sections, with each one including relevant video footage, most likely to include clips from before coronavirus, as well as sit-down vlog-style discussions around the topic at hand. These 4 sections will be culture and religion, family and independence, relationships and feminism, and growth, whether it's mental, intellectual, emotional, or spiritual. I also aim to touch on topics that require deeper thought and that I will continue to think about post-university as I continue to learn about society, myself, and others. I look forward to creating and sharing a film that helps embody elements of intersectionality and identity politics through my eyes, and creating it in a way that aesthetically represents how I envisioned it to be. Thank you.